something over there?
I'm way too big. Here goes nothing.
Is that Baldurin with a bronze dragon? Must have been quite an adventure. Baldurin and his winged ally admiring the fruits of their labor. The city itself. Baldurin sails away and leaves the dragon to watch over his city. Do the histories make mention of this?
The statue before you bears a familiar likeness. It is Balduran, the celebrated adventurer who founded the city of Baldur's Gate.
Peril floods my province. The palisades fall, the earth does tremble. The servants of shadow and blood assemble. Beyond lies the grand worm, deep in slumber, awaiting a true hero's advent. Should my domain drown in torment. Be you the deluge, turn away. Be you the hero, answer true. Are you worthy?
Poetic nonsense. There is no one and no savior.
You sense neither life nor spirit within the statue. A powerful variant of magic mouth has been cast on it, allowing it to speak only recorded messages.
Ancient Ansur, hear me. A champion is proclaimed. The test begins. Let your judgment follow.
Incredible. How old is this place? Paintings hung on the wall. Almost like an art gallery. shadows are blocking me. I need to get rid of them, somehow.
The air is ripe with magic. Where am I needed? Your desire? Defender of the people.
How delicious.
Never a dull moment.
Pawns, king, queen. Is this lance board?
Whatever ancient purpose is imbued in these halls, it may not welcome our presence here. We should be
Dream in red.
Prove your strategic wits. There is but one rule. The Dark King must fall in 2 moves. Are you a commander of armies? Or a shivering pawn? Fodder for cleverer minds?
I'm afraid I have little experience with lance sport, let alone the command of soldiers.
I've been known to shuffle a few knights around in my day. Might I offer a suggestion? First, threaten the Black King. Move your rook 1 square to the right. That leaves Black only 2 choices. Option 1. The Black Bishop can take your rook. This leaves your queen free to move 3 squares to the right and checkmate Black's king, your knight pinning him down. Option 2. Black's king retreats up and right. Your knight can then move 2 squares left and 1 up to make the king, your rook preventing his escape.
This place is astonishing. A bard's
What do I have to lose?
forever dauntless.
I speak, they burn.
I'll strike you down.
incredible. How old is this place?
Face my tail.
Pawns, king, queen. Is this lance board?
That hit the spot. There is, but are you?
I'm afraid.
I've been known to shuffle a few knights around in my day. First, threaten the Black King. Move your rook one square to the right. That leaves black only two choices. Option 1. The black bishop can take your rook. This leaves your queen free to move 3 squares to the right and checkmate black's king, your knight pinning him down. Option 2. Black's king retreats up and right. Your knight can then move 2 squares left and 1 up to make the king, your rook preventing his escape.
The dark...
There's a definite touch of the mythic to this place.
Whatever ancient purpose is imbued in these halls, it may not welcome our presence here.
still stands. Again.
Paintings hung on the wall. Almost like an art gallery.
The cell. The red-haired man has...
Filthy past. You are a paragon of justice. A champion burns bright, even when rushing waters and moaning winds threaten to extinguish the flames. Take the torch, withstand the elements, prove your courage. Hold the flame. Keep it burning.
Can't slow down.
Time to kill.
All doom. Don't get too close.
Father, are you watching? Light on my feet.
I've missed this.
The witching hour.
No holding back.
Dance macabre.
Gone with the weave.
Let's have some courage.
freshened up and ready to fight.
With courage does the hero march. Fettered by the taxing chains of fear, a stalwart soul must ever persevere. With insight does the hero choose. Guidance born of ancient wisdom proven. Peace, not strife, with justice does the hero rule. Lead not the guiltless lamb to bloody slaughter. With strategy does the hero... Worthy you are found. Go forth, hero.
Hells. The Great Worm is nothing but bone and memories.
dragon's spirit floods your mind and memory in a great torrent of power. He is with you. He is within you. He is you. The next words that spill from your mouth are not yours, but the worms.
I am Ansur, heart of the gate, butchered in flesh, risen in spirit.
Ansur wends his way through your mind like an unstoppable river. Your body is unmoving, yet thought flows effortlessly between you. The spirit pauses, and you feel the astral prism stir. Ansur senses the Emperor's presence within it.
Answer me, Facey. Why have you come?
A deep sigh resonates within you. The torrent stills, only disturbed by the dragon's next words.
Brack, my words aren't meant for you. They're meant for him.
The Emperor stirs in the astral prism, then in you. Calm, curious, and detached.
Balduran, your presence has stirred me, as it ever did. I am awakened.
Ansur, it's been too long.
Baldur! No, I don't believe it.
We knew each other once, long ago. We crossed the Kallen together and sailed the Altengri. We built a city by the sea. Ansur was my friend.
Friend. Yes. And more. Until you killed me. Have you come to dance on my bones, Balduran? Was slaying me not satisfaction enough?
Satisfaction? No. You left me no choice.
You had every choice. You were becoming illithid. I offered you merciful death. You chose to fight. And now you bring your throne before me. How far has the great Balduran fallen?
Stillness. Ansur's consciousness hovers just above yours, searching, seeing.
Dear Ansur.
Enough! I gave you everything, Balduran. And you repaid me in slaughter. It is time I return the favor. I am the heart of the gate. I am the one who roared. Let my bones rise and the storms gather. Witness Balduran. The final tempest has come. This time, you will not escape it.
On the way. Forever dauntless.
Ansur. I never thought I'd see him again. My true identity is the one you've known from the moment we met. I concealed nothing from you. I simply left out the details that were not pertinent to our cause. But it seems you are interested in them. Such sentimentality. It's like I always told you. I was just like you. An adventurer who yearned for greatness. And in mortal turn, as captain of the Wandering Eye, I acquired enough gold to found Baldur's Gate. I stayed for a while to watch my city grow. But it was not enough. I grew restless again. The sea called to me, and I ran to her with open arms. Life at sea was not easy. Our last adventure was ruinous. My ship was destroyed, my crew lost, but my spirit was far from broken. I was determined to return in triumph once again. I heard of treasure in Moonrise. I strove to find it. What I found was an illithid colony, where I acquired a tadpole much like yours, and became a mind flayer, enthralled to the Elder Brain. It was Ansur who found me. Ansur who pulled me from the brain's domination. Ansur who brought me home. He sought to cure me of my sickness, called on every healer he could find, nearly broke his spirit in the attempt. But he failed to understand. I wanted no healing. I was not sick. Stelmane's death was not my fault. Ansur's death was born of necessity. And make no mistake, I grieved them both. Ansur, even after he had exhausted all possibility of reversing my condition, I tried to convince him of my reality. I was on the cusp of greatness beyond my wildest dream. It came to me as I slept. A mercy killing in his mind. I saw the tears. I had no choice but to kill him first. It was an act of self-preservation. Put simply, yes. And do not think that I am ignorant of what I have lost. I may not regret my actions, but I do regret that they were necessary. While the past is beyond my influence, the present is not. It is time we move on. One netherstone remains. We must find it before the brain.
Ansur is dead. There'll be no great tempest roaring through the skies, no dragon redeemer to save us. What hope then for Baldur's Gate? Without the Great Worm's aid, is the city...
You braved the Worm's lair, seeking a savior. Yet it was you, all of you, who... You are more powerful than you. It is you who are the tempest. It is you who are the heart.
You're right. We are the warriors who'll slay the Absolute. We are the guardians who'll defend this fair city. Yes, I could even grant your the Abs. If I were to... You're right. What good there will I have for as long as demons and devils imperil...
A calm settles over you.
The hell?
The worm's tempest and his raw Ansur's essence still lives within the helm, instilling you...
Just one more time. Pretend I'm a fist and tell me what you were doing in the house.
It won't happen, I swear.
I can't really glaze that pizza. It wasn't even hurt.
Sounded like somebody was...
I'm not being paid to like it. If I were you, I'd focus on my own job and leave the Steel Watchers to theirs.
From bonds, liberators, fools.
The Blade of Avernus. I can't... Aces. Attention!
least things have stayed interesting.
So Will's the Blade of Avernus now. I suppose that's a new sort of frontier for him. You and I have markedly different ideas of what amounts to a gift. I never claimed to be wise, unfortunately. You're the last thing the world needs. Another would-be tyrant who thinks they have divine rights. You're just someone's pawn, you know?
The Blade of Avernus. How marvelous. Tell me, little bug, who should Will's first target be? The legend lives. Oh, well, I'll keep... Don't worry. The thrill of the unknown. I can't wait to see how this epic plays out. Why? I'm supplying Will. I tell you what, when the time comes to squish that big baddie of a brain, I'll lend you a hand.
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious. All right, some...
Soldier? Hell yes.
Do you feel that? The hells themselves tremble to face such... The Blade of Avernus. Forged by a Cambion, whetted on a dragon. Honestly, I didn't know you had it in you. A dark destroyer in our midst. It's certainly one of the more unsightly shape-shiftings I've seen, but we can't all be blessed with the elegance of an Aasimar transforming in the heavens, can we? Beggars can't be choosers. Such a powerful form should serve us well in the chaos to come.
So, the Blade... I just hope he stays focused on battling infernal forces. You want to talk? That's very cute. But of course, you deserve a treat. You are perfect. Every time. Oh, I can refuse you nothing. 'Nothing. 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 'Nothing.
Admitted to the city must be surrendered. All livestock is now property.
You know, Astarion, I'm not sure I can trust you anymore. You're different. A bit scary, to be honest.
I have one person who trusts me completely. That's enough for me.
Treat them right, or you'll have me to answer to. I can whittle up a good steak in no time, if the mood takes me.
I know that those who oppose
the steel watch has been sitting right there.
Gortash is a visionary, sure enough. His vision is crystal clear.
In my opinion, we should have every Baldurian
Karlach, you're looking well.
Would be a lot better if you find a way to fix this engine, Damon.
I haven't stopped trying, but all roads lead to a dead end. Sorry, I didn't mean...
Never mind. Glad you're all right in any case. Nice forge you've got here.
Best I've had in years. Mistress of the house lets me operate from here for a fair price. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't happy.
Good. Someone should be.
Certainly. Shout if you need anything else. What can I do for you? I'm sure... But hey, anything could happen.
What's on your mind? Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years in the Hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact. I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing. Not always. Not this. I'm sorry, but this one is mine. But I don't want to talk about this now. I've been given a huge gift. I can touch the people I love for the first time in a decade. And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me. Let me enjoy that. Please. Nope. Thanks so much for asking. Let's not fight, all right? I've just gotten a good turn. I want to ride that till the wagon wheels fly off.
The Blade of Avernus. A new name for a changed man. The four pillars finally rise within me. Courage, insight, strategy, justice. I'm not to abide them, but to become them. But a hearty meal would do the trick. A few hunks of fresh venison. Too bad. Let's hope Gale doesn't take offense if I assume cooking duty.
Not my type. He's not been near a razor in months.
cat seems reluctant to part from you.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Ain't over with it.
Stories, get the right here. The printing block has never been so hot. Come get your copy of the... All right there, Chief? Can I interest you? Have a gander at that.
Like a man, or hide away like a child.
Look, Mama, look! It's so pretty. Stand up. You're
Come out, or I'll have to come find you. This ain't over, wizard. Don't spend your gold in there, mate.
Let me back in, or bring Leroican out here, you tin tube.
You tell Leroican I went for his goddamn night song, and now he has to pay up. What are you looking at? Shit, it's you. You went looking for the night song after me. Please tell me you found it. And Asima? Hells. If I'd known, I'd have asked for more gold. Kidnapping costs more than theft. Don't forget, I'm the one who gave you that contract. I want my cut. Son of a... I ought to knock some sense into you. But you know what? If she's out there, I'm gonna find her.
Look around you. Indulge your curiosity. Sorcerer's Sundries is the finest purveyor of magical miscellany of miles.
Look, a bookseller. She can point us to the tome I need.
Welcome, dear patron, to Sorcerer's Sundries. I am an unperson in service of the revered to browse our wares if you are a city official here to collect dues, say taxes. For all other inquiries, say other. Feast your eyes.
You're a fellow bargain hunter, I see. The
Literature department. Can I help you? Psst. These books are sensitive. Bold. You might have heard that our library has a collection other shops would lack the skill to curate. Between us, even Master Leverokin was reluctant to house them in his tower. The pen is mightier than the magic wand. They're locked away here for their and our customers' safety. Our finest reserve includes the Tharkiot Codex, the Annals of Karsus and Netherese Folly, Sights of the Seelie, and the Curriculum of Strategy. Do any of those interest you? It is said to be written by Lord Karsus himself, the Netherese arcanist who attempted to replace the goddess Mystra, failed, and was banished for the attempt. Great magical knowledge lies within those pages, but not many can withstand it.
That's it. That's what I need.
The Annals of Karsus would no doubt have much to say about the crown's true nature. If only you could read them.
Books as temperamental as these are not on sale. They are secured in our vault, where none can harm them, nor can they do any harm. Consider yourself lucky to have learned of such a book's existence, and then forget about it. The Annals of Karsus are best left unread. already told you. It is locked in our vault. And with good reason. Imagine if a tome so dangerous was sold to someone with such poor comprehension. Customers like you are why I prefer the company of... The only way to gain access to the vault is through my office. And before you ask, no, you are not...
Resurgence!
I want a pet elemental, but Mumbus says I'm not old enough. I wouldn't let it die like the goldfish.
Welcome, dear patron, to the floor at the top of the stairs. If you have information about the night... If you are here to waste the great wizard Lorroakan's time, reconsider.
You recognize this image projection spell from your studies, though you'd expect a great wizard to execute it less shoddily.
Let your knowledge determine your path forward. Hold very still, Nicklaw. Craig's aim is much improved, but still leaves something up to chance.
Yes, sir.
All right, Crank. Ready? Aim. We have a visitor. At ease. McClaw, you may go. I see no night song. Surely you wouldn't have entered my tower without the night song in hand? Surely you wouldn't have wasted my time? Huh. Fascinating. You've been to Shah's temple, haven't you? To the Shadowfell? And the night song? Speak true now, for I detest a liar. I'm growing tired of this repartee, my friend. let us cut to the chase. Beautiful, isn't it? Worth more than your life, too. I bought it from a Kalashite warlock. There's very little of his soul left to him. It can bind a celestial to the wearer's service with a snap of the fingers. And this can keep her in place. Forever. We shall see, won't we? Do as I say, and you will be rewarded beyond imagination. Fail, and you give up the prize. The choice is yours.
Don't give me trouble now. Quite some valuable knowledge hidden between these pages. Wretched thing, pull yourself together. A book on Netherese magic.
The Annals of Karsus. The preamble to a civilization's downfall, committed to parchment. If the crown atop the Elder Brain was truly forged by Karsus himself, this book will confirm it. All we have to do is turn... That devil Raphael was telling the truth. There's no doubt. The crown of Karsus is what's controlling the Elder Brain. And this is no mere journal. It contains Karsus's original plans for the crown's construction. His designs for godhood. Not from scratch. Unless you happen to have several pounds of the purest Netherese metals in that pack of yours. Don't worry. I'm not asking you to surrender anything else on my account. What's called for here is something altogether different. The book states that the crown and netherstones were originally one construct, seemingly sundered at the moment of Karsus's downfall. If we can collect the crown's setting and the 3 netherstones, and with the correct invocation of certain spells and gestures detailed in these notes, I think I could reforge it. To every end you can imagine. Just think. I promise you, the gods will never grant us such a blessing, no matter how much we worship and adore them. Some gods may delude themselves into believing they care about their work. I worship even with the... Mistra wanted the brain obliterated because of this crown. She fears a world in which such power is beyond her control, ready to be claimed by Karsus's successor. Do you think I had not considered that? I have no intention of repeating his folly. Powerful as he was, Karsus lacked some advantage. I know, Mistra. Long road lies ahead before the crown comes into our possession. All I ask, I'm glad you can recognize our future. For now, whatever comes of this, a devil wielding the might of Karsus, it would be the end.
Wonder what's past this.
That'll have to do.
Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy. Don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of bull dirt. Tell me, what curiosities have you and your companions discovered within the walls of this esteemed emporium? I trusted he would be sensible enough to exercise caution in this matter and to seek the truth. By now, you are aware of the evil we are up against. Cassos' pestilent crown, the very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade an empire and magic itself. Perhaps now you understand what is at stake here, my boy. Though what Mr. asked of you was extreme, it was not without merit, nor demanded lightly.
What are you saying? Or rather, what are you not saying?
Mistra knows you defied her, Gale. Well, of course she knows. She's Mistra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last.
I'm curious enough to make the attempt. All right. An audience.
Perhaps that should have been your mission right from the start. Trust in yourself. Trust in the weave.
So all it took to get Mistra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her. It's obvious when you stop to think about it. Not scared, not yet. But she's shaken if she feels the need to intervene directly. This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards. After you.
Not a word on all the thefts and murders happening right on our doorstep. So you just disappeared? Do you know how worried I was?
And how will we step into this new unless Lord Gortash tells us otherwise?
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mistra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel.
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic, as though the weave itself were coursing beneath her stony skin.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach.
Well, go on then. It's rude to keep a goddess waiting.
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mistra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee.
Not the message one hopes to receive from a past lover. But her first love was always the weave. At best, I was a close second. When I pictured this moment, I thought I'd feel more in control. I always wondered what being nervous would feel like. I hate it. During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm going to have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go. The summoning channel Mystra has provided is for me alone. No one else is permitted to enter it, no matter how talented a user of the weave they are. Mystra won't be the one issuing the orders for much longer. She'll know exactly who's... This won't take long. And when I'm done, I'll be free of...
Gale of Waterdeep. You look well.
No thanks to you. I wasn't expecting a summons, but then you did always prefer things on your terms.
I did not come here to suffer a mortal's admonitions. Certainly not yours. You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute. The crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
You abandoned me in my hour of greatest need. I had no obligation to help you in yours.
You still believe yourself to be so wronged. You always were stubborn. The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
Well, somebody had to. You weren't exactly forthcoming with any offers of help.
My concern was the preservation that had entered your body. The only with each, if you will not use the orb.
Not happening. When I get my hands on that crown, I'm going to wield it.
Crown yourself, Gale Decarius, and you will learn what it is to carry such weight upon your shoulders. If it does not crush you, I will.
Karsite weave. I had no idea. Do you realize what this means? The orb is no stray piece of ordinary magic. It is something entirely different. Of course, I couldn't control it. I was mortal. But once I reforge the crown, the power of a god will be mine to command. The orb will answer to me. Evil is a reductive term, too often used to dismiss choices the observer lacks the... Let me assure you, Karsite weave has no more inherent evil to it than it is a tool, ready to be shaped by its wielder, by me. And you know me to be someone of reasonably sound... gods! It's refreshing to share the company of someone who sees things the same way I do. All we need to do is stay focused on the task at hand.
These days, it's hard to tell if I'm reading the Balder's mouth or Gortash's diary.
Gortash is a visionary, sure enough. His visions cost a pretty penny. He's delivered, yes. These tax hikes are enough to make my eyes water.
Once the watchers see off the contests, we'll recoup on It's a shame Gortash's interview didn't touch on how the watchers talk.
That's just a
Why, yes, Edvard. Can I call you Edvard? Well, Edvard, I do support Lord Gortash's campaign. For several reasons.
Have you any idea how hard to make an automaton have manners?
As long as they do their jobs, they can sing sea shanties for a while.
Did you see Lord Gortash's
I was joking. You really are that interesting.
For a moment there, I thought you actually valued me as a person.
My God! Is that Karlach Cliffgate? That can't possibly be you, can it?
Fitz! If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Where the hells have you been, girl? Last I heard you'd run off to Neverwinter, and that was what? 10 years ago?
Neverwinter? Who told you that?
Gortash. Said you didn't even give notice.
Ha! That prick, but... Never mind that. Look at you. The years have been good to you.
I won't lie. They have.
Well, go on, girl. Tell me everything.
First thing first, you saw the news, didn't you? About Archduke Gortash.
Right? Oh, I'm sure the fox will make a great duke of the hen house.
I think you were the only thing that kept him a little honest. After you left, things got dark, fast. I got out while my soul was still intact. Started working for an arms merchant. Still in the trade, as you can see. Met my fella Gregor that way. Been together 8 years now. And Karlach, we've a little one on the way.
Fitz! That's incredible! Congratulations! Mum life, huh? You're going to be incredible.
Gods, I hope so. Even after all these years, it seemed to happen so fast. But now that you're back in town, you must come to ours. All of you. We'll have a good supper, catch up. You can meet Gregor. And the little one in a few months. Are the two of you together?
Ew, no. Just mates. Very good mates.
Oh, that's lovely. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I can't tell you how good it is to see you, Fitz. I'd love to come have dinner with you and Gregor. We're in the city on some urgent business, but can I come find you when it's all settled?
I'd love that. Meanwhile, if you're still in the business of intimidation, you should take a look at my stock. Great to have you back, Karlach.
You in need of protection, friend. Don't be shy. This armor can't keep you alive if it's sitting here with me.
Flower and bloom.
Walking funny isn't a crime.
Please.
That's curious.
Are the gods truly this petty?
Did some upper city type wake up to find an empty larder?
Plenty to do and see in the gate.
Please, kind sir, can you spare a few coins to feed my son? It's a fist.
Shouldn't go wandering in dark alleys. Very dangerous hobby. Gets people killed.
On the half-orc's finger, you notice an unusual ring. Heavy and with a strange symbol carved on its surface.
Scurry away, Gubuk, before I crush you.
Though you can't shake the feeling you've seen it before, the emblem's...
Arm can be anywhere you like. Nose, kneecaps, fingernails. Peace, peace. Come in.
Oh, what a delightfully secluded alley. I would have been in my element here once.
But you consort with a better class of people now, right?
A different class of person. And a different type of consorting.
Are you lost? Or just...
What a day.
Shouldn't go wandering...
On the half-orc's finger, you notice an unusual ring.
Scurry away, Gubuk, before I crush you.
You recall seeing this symbol on crates marked for 9 fingers keen, lead...
Oi! Stop staring. Start walking. Last chance. Big words.